welcome to Well Played. I'm your host, Trevor Cooper. This week we are going to be playing Student Bodies by, and I want to make sure I get this right, Michael Grenier, Matthew Regney, Angry Duck Games, and Smirk and Dagger Games. As a note, these videos may contain some language and themes that are not suitable for young viewers. So if you are a young gamer or you have young gamers, please watch the video first and make sure that all of the content is suitable. Now without further ado, let's go to the table and see Student Bodies, Well Played. Hi, welcome to Well Played. Joining me today we have Danny and David. If you don't know who they are by now, then you probably haven't watched the show and you're a terrible person. Also, I'm glad your feet stink. Today we're going to be playing Student Bodies. It's the I Just Have to Outrun You game of horror survival. So we have determined the starting player will be David, who is playing Carl, and Danny is playing Dodge. I will be playing Emily, and we are students at a high school that have gone through hell. Pretty much, we've been bitten by zombies. Now we are trying to run to the lab to find the cure because of convenience, and then run to the exit. And the first one to make it to the exit door and off of that space is the winner.
And then
they lock the doors behind them, and everybody else dies. So, go ahead, sir. Take it away.
So the first card is
So all zombies take 2 actions.
Yep. And they can go over obstacles, correct?
If they have 2 actions.
Yeah.
So zombies will always want to move closest to the nearest player. If there is a tie for nearest player, then the current player gets to pick.
So you could have put it in between us.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He could have.
I could, but I was mean to Trevor the last time we played.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And it still has a second action, so it would
Yeah.
attack. So now is the point where you would want to, if you have any defense cards as well, any action cards, because it's a bite. If you have any kind of defense thing.
Because he's just going to move there.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even have to. Oh yeah, because it's
Yep.
close it. Yeah.
He would have to move closest to you.
But I can do that.
He can only do a lateral move if he can't move straight.
Oh, right.
So yes, it would have to be 2 forward. Alright, and so that's done, and now you have your actions.
Let's see.
So I could have bite. That's right.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
Oh, well. So,
Okay.
I can play that. Because
Clothesline. Trigger. An enemy enters an adjacent space. So that enemy ends its action and is knocked down. Which you still can't move through a space.
Nope.
But the next time that zombie gets an action, it would just stand rather than attack.
But I can spend 2
Get up onto there.
to go
Yep.
there.
And then you have one more.
Which I can't do anything with.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can use one to get off.
I could. Okay.
Okay.
Where do we want to discard these?
I'll just take them over here.
Okay. And then, discard. I think I'll keep these. So then I need to draw 1.
Okay. And you're up, sir.
Okay. So my first.
So zombie action first.
Oh yes.
Zombie card. So all zombies take an action, then spawn one and give it an action.
Okay. So this one.
Stands up, that one moves, and then that one attacks you.
Can zombies go through the trash?
It's because it had 2 actions, that's why it moved up onto
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
it.
And
And so
we
he
spawn
attacks
one?
you, and it's a knockdown. Do you have anything to defend it?
Nope.
Okay, so you get knocked over.
And then where do you want to spawn? You can spawn on any of the 4 points.
Any of these 4 doors.
Yeah.
Okay, and then give it an action, so it would be move.
Okay. Sounds good. So one action, 2.
Which provokes an attack. by moving. So, bite. 3. Actually, we can all 3 take a action, a opportunity action by moving out of this space because you're adjacent to the 3 of us.
I'm okay.
So starting with the zombie, miss,
Okay.
and then I'm not going to attack you.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I will play Yoink. That was 1, 2,
Uh-huh.
3. Steal an item. I'm gonna steal that.
Okay. So you don't lose any cards, but when you would go below.
Right.
6.
And so now you.
But that's not the.
Oh wait, at the end of your.
Yeah.
10 times 6 is right. Okay, and then I can play more
Mhm.
as long as I.
As
can.
long as they're non. Whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna push an adjacent obstacle 1 space.
Okay.
And I will heal
Okay.
1.
Get your second wind.
Will I do that?
Or you could get an extra stamina for 1 more action.
Yeah, I'll get the stamina for 1 more action. And then that 1, ignore obstacles while moving,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
And because you were moving away from a character, well, you could provoke an opportunity attack on David, but do you want to attack him?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a bash.
So you bashed me.
Yep.
That wasn't very nice.
You stole my hammer.
Fair enough. Give me back. Quiet down, Poindexter.
Alright, so that's the end of your turn. So you need how many?
5.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Your zombie card, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's Chad. So you spawn 1 and give it 4 actions.
Oh god. Damn it, Chad. Alright. So I'm gonna spawn him here and go 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. So I'm gonna pay 2 to Mad Dash. I get to move 4. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Isn't it move 4
And-
spaces?
Yeah, but because it's
Oh,
obstacles.
okay. Right, that's not the one that
zombie
ignores.
would have attacked me, but I played block in the middle of that. Trigger, you were attacked. I defend the attack.
What about,
If you guys want to attack me,
well, I can't yet.
yeah, you can. You're adjacent to me.
Yeah,
No, but
it's-
you moved into my adjacent.
Oh, just moved
Yeah.
in. It's when I want to move again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you can still attack me.
I'm okay.
I am going to.
What would be the reason for not attacking? To be on his good side, or?
Or if you want to save cards or
Yeah.
things, depending on what.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend my last one and move off of there.
So what would it cost me to attack you?
Nothing. You just
Nothing.
You just
roll
Then I'll
attack.
attack you.
Okay.
Not now.
Head fake.
Which is?
Oh wait, no. That would bash or bite me.
yeah.
So, yep, I get knocked down. Yes. Okay.
So you use 2 stamina at all 3?
I used all 3. Okay. Then I draw 2 more.
I apparently tricked you with my mom.
Yep.
This one has 2. That was weird. The way it was sitting. It was like it did 2 points. Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay. The zombie card is carried. Fun. Spawn one and give it an action, and then draw another zombie card. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, when you're attacked while you're knocked down, it automatically bites.
I don't want to do this.
You could place it here, and the action would be to move there because it can't move forward.
Yeah, let's do that, and then I have to draw another one.
Oh, good.
Mr. Creech.
Oh, for
All players randomly discard 3 cards. All zombies have 2 actions, then all players draw 3 cards.
Jesus Christ. So all players randomly discard 3.
Yes.
Then the zombies all take 2 actions. Then all players draw 3 cards.
Yep.
So here's my 3.
That would be 3 for me.
Those 3.
There's my 3. Okay, so all zombies have 2.
So she goes on to here.
She
He goes 1, 2. 1. Well,
Let's see.
yeah, no,
No,
that
he
would be
go
the
there.
closest.
He would have to go there.
There.
He would go.
1, 2. Because it would be either
Yeah.
or you get to pick.
You can go there.
And then this
that
one
would use
goes
all-
1. Or could go 1 here if you prefer.
No,
And then
you can go there because I can do.
Okay, so this one, and that
That
one
one.
still get actions.
Yeah.
And
well,
so there's.
he's not.
Yeah. So you knocked him down.
Yeah.
Okay. One is gonna attack Danny, the lunch lady, who bites him.
Wow.
Yeah. But it becomes
Are
really
zombies
fun when you
considered
become a zombie.
enemies, or are you guys considered?
Anything that is not you is an enemy.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Oh wait, are
No,
you
no.
doing something?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
and then
but-
the last one can attack Danny or me. It's your choice.
I only have 1 health left.
And if it attacks me, it's auto bite.
Just because I want to see what would happen, let's have it attack Danny.
Knockdown.
Unless you can stop the knockdown.
Defend the attack and move 1.
The only space you can move is there.
Yep. Good enough for me.
Okay.
Not dead.
All right. Now you have your actual turn,
I do.
and you are pretty blocked in there, sir. Yeah. If Danny would have become a smart zombie in the middle of all this, it's over.
I know. I kind of wanted to
Both be
hope.
dead.
I kind of was hoping that.
But you'd win. At that point, you know your goal is to kill everybody else.
We'll see.
Can I go backwards?
Yeah.
Why not?
You would provoke an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss.
1, 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Senor.
I need 3 cards.
Oh. And you refresh your stamina.
Yeah.
Then we all need 3 cards.
We all need 3 cards. Actually, that would have happened.
At the end of that one.
Oh yeah, because I could have. Yeah, that would have happened, and then
At the end
then
of the
I
zombie
could,
thing.
Yeah, because then I can decide if I want to discard.
Hmm.
Okay. Keep that one.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna discard that one to draw a card. Because we would have drawn the 3 from that, so I can
Right.
still do my discard for my end of my
Yeah.
turn.
So it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So your zombie card is. All zombies have 1 action, and then you spawn 1 and give it an action.
crock of shit.
All zombies have one action.
Yeah, so he'll stand up.
That one attacks me. I take a bite.
And this
He
one
has to go,
attacks me.
and that has to go there.
Yep.
And
So,
so he can attack.
No, he was standing up.
Oh, he was not dead.
Yeah.
So that one's gonna attack you, sir.
Yep. So I'm dead.
Yep.
All right.
So you become a zombie.
We go ahead and
So
replace
now you
my
have
figure.
2 life. Yep. You have 2 life and 3 stamina now. And now what you can do changes a little bit. So you must kill all the other players. You can't use items. You skip the zombie step on your turns. You take a free zombie or smart zombie action.
What do we do with the inhaler? Because he can't
It
use
gets-
it anymore.
It gets put where his body was.
Okay.
These.
We just put a corpse token.
Yep. So that corpse there. Actually, let's make sure that that's an empty one. I'll just use an empty corpse token for it. Well, apparently they're all items today. There we go. Alright, so that is where your body was. I think. I don't know. They might get
It was.
discarded. No, I'm saying these might get discarded.
Yeah, I don't know what the rule was.
I don't remember, but we'll house rule it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
his
just
items
sit.
go there.
So then, where is my character in that spot?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So you can't use items anymore, and then on your zombie step, you can. So you take a free zombie or smart zombie action listed right
okay.
when there is a all zombies take an action. Players moving adjacent to you draw your attack as usual. Smart zombie actions. So you still get a turn playing cards and using stamina as normal with these additional abilities. You can pay 1 stamina to attack an adjacent player using the zombie attack die. You can pay 1 stamina to bite an adjacent knocked down player. They lose a health. And you can pay 1 to switch places with an adjacent non-player zombie.
Okay.
Which
Now,
essentially allows you to
The
change.
cards that don't have special zombie things,
You
Are
can't.
just for the regular action.
Yeah.
I cannot. I can use.
You can
them.
still play them, they just do that. It's just
Yeah.
with the ones that have the Z at the bottom means you get a special zombie version of that action.
Right.
Okay.
But you are dead.
All right.
Does it go to him immediately or does it go to you?
I don't know.
Because I don't remember. Like I don't know if it switches if it doesn't start until his next turn.
When a player becomes a smart zombie. Okay, it's death and smart zombies. You're knocked down and join the ranks of the undead. Okay, so you will play the rest of the. Yes, you get knocked down. They must discard their hand, but may draw cards normally. They gain 2 health tokens. New spark zombies may not be attacked on the turn they returned. So, yeah, apparently you still get to continue your turn.
But he has to discard all his cards. That's what it just said. He has to discard his hands. His hand.
They must discard their hand, but draw new cards normally at the end of each turn.
Yeah. So you'll have no hand. You'll have no hand your first turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So all of these.
All of that
All
gets-
those get discarded.
And I believe this does too.
Yeah. So we don't need that.
Okay. So I can stand up for my first
Mhm.
action.
Yeah.
And then you
2 and then attack.
Yep. So you roll the die. Knock down. Unless
Okay.
you have something to defend.
I'm just gonna get 6 ready. Or 5.
5.
Yeah. Because you don't have anymore.
Do you have anything?
Nope.
Okay. So he knocks you over.
Alrighty.
Alright, so my turn. Zombie step. All zombies take 1 action. Well, me running. I take
you're
3
dead.
wounds. No,
No,
not
no,
quite.
not
Not
quite.
quite.
And
Not
so
dead yet.
this one can't move.
Yeah.
There. So instead, would move there.
There.
Uh-huh. This one.
That one
takes
attacks
one action,
him.
which
Yeah.
bites him. And this one.
Would move lateral.
We'll move there.
Okay.
Um, and then I believe you also,
Take one more.
you can
action.
either have another zombie take an action, or you get a smart zombie action. Basically saying you get an action.
Right.
You get to either move or attack. But you get to choose where you move.
I'll swap places.
Okay? Using one. So that on your next turn you'll only have 2 stamina.
That's fine.
Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to spend 1 to stand up. I'm going to do Lucky Shot, pay 1 to bash an adjacent enemy. I'm going to do him. Then I'm going to Steady Advance, Rush 1, which does not provoke an attack because it's a rush.
Oh no, you can't do anything.
Then I'm gonna plow through, push an adjacent enemy, and knock him down for 1. And then I'm gonna spend 1 to move. Actually, yeah, I'll use Scramble to ignore obstacles and move up on top of here.
Okay. No, that still provokes an attack.
Because I moved adjacent, so no, I'm gonna not do that. I'll just discard that instead and yeah, move there. Because I do not want to get attacked. So there's 1, 2, 3.
So all of them get 1 action.
Okay.
What is a rush in difference?
So-
Rush just means you get to move and it doesn't provoke an opportunity attack.
Gotcha.
I'll do 2.
She moves 1.
And you move there,
Mhm.
and then you get 1 action.
This guy also bites you.
I did that already.
Oh,
I did 2.
Oh. And she bit you as well. That's the 2. So now you can have an action.
So I will use that, which gets me I automatically stand up and I get an extra stamina.
Okay.
And then I will do that.
So payback. If you are adjacent to an enemy,
That attacked you this turn.
you get to kill him.
Yep. And then
Did you pay 1 stamina to move there?
No, there's an extra action, right?
Oh, right, the free action of movement. Yeah.
because rush doesn't provoke, correct? Okay.
And you have 4 stamina.
Yeah. So pick 1.
Okay. Rush 2. So now you still have 3 stamina left. This game went south quick.
Yeah. That's alright, I don't mind. I'm hungry.
For brains.
For brain.
Vegan zombie.
Now he still would need 2 actions to go on top of
Mm-hmm.
those, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. Alright, 3 left.
This game definitely can be dictated depending on your starter hand of cards.
Yeah.
If you don't get very good cards in the beginning, you can get screwed early.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm thinking.
Think fast. I got zombies on the tail.
I do too. Alright. 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need that.
Okay, so you barricade in.
Yep.
So nothing can touch him until
Except
the next
for,
time he
except
uses.
for a player zombie.
Can I?
Yeah.
Only you.
Okay,
None
that's
of them.
But
That's alright.
until he moves or uses an action or something.
Yeah.
Barricade token there. So he's barricaded.
Alright.
And
So
then I need.
we don't flip zombie cards on my turn.
Nope.
And I need 4 cards. And those all get extended.
There you go. And no, we don't. And then that refreshes.
Yep.
We don't flip zombie
And you
cards.
only have 2 stamina.
That's fine. I now have 4.
Okay.
Because
So you can spend 2 to move over to him. And then another 2 to attack.
so if I rush, well, actually no. No, I'm gonna do this. So I have 4 actions. I'm gonna do move 4, and or rush 3, and I can move through occupied spaces. 1, 2, 3. So that was 2 of my points. Now I'm down to 2.
You have to move 4.
No, because
I
he's
moved 3.
a zombie.
the
Rush
zombie is
3.
3. Okay. I was confused.
So you still have 2.
2 things left.
I'm at 1 health, so.
I'm gonna attack you.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the die there. So you have 1 miss.
Can I attempt to attack again?
Uh-huh.
Actually, you know what? Nah. Last one. Move 1, bite.
Fuck.
That is an attack though. So if you
yeah,
have
but
a
I don't
defend-
have. Mine is if it would push me or knock me down.
Ah. So you're a zombie too.
I don't think I have anything else. So yep.
So I'm dead.
Brains. But it's who kills you first that wins.
Right.
Thought I could help. Take a. I'll trade out your pawn.
I guess we share victory if we.
No, I think it is the first zombie that kills me.
Is it
Yep.
I think
to
that's
kill
what
the
it
last of the players?
Yeah,
that would make
so
sense.
I need 4 more.
So then I get knocked down. I lose my hand. But then at the end of my turn, I get to draw back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you.
said. Yeah.
Now it's your turn.
And now you're 3. So 2.
So then I'm going to pay 1 to do that, to swap places, and 1 more.
Brains.
And then I draw 5.
Yep. Now it's your turn. Zombie card. So now is the barricade gone?
No, it's
No.
only gone once I use an action.
Yep.
Okay.
So I have to
Spawn one
spawn
and give it
and
an
give it
action.
an action.
Yeah, they have you set off zombies off to the sides because if the pool ever runs out, you just don't spawn anymore.
That's good.
But there's a considerable amount. There's like 16 zombies, I think.
We haven't moved past like 4 spaces really.
No.
I mean, you.
I got the farthest, and
You
on
got
my
the
turn I
farthest.
would have gotten to the lab.
Yeah.
But then let's see here. No, I probably would have been fucked. I don't think I could have gotten to an antidote.
Yeah.
I did have a decent number of attacks though on my last hand.
Yeah.
By the way, I love that their names change when they become zombies. Like it was Carl. So I was Emily, now I'm not Emily. You're Dodge. Used to be Dodge.
Used to be done.
I'm just gonna discard these.
You're not doing anything else?
Nope.
You know I can still attack you, right?
I do.
Okay. You want to be one of us?
I
And
get
I
2
can
cards.
too. And I can as well.
Mm-hmm. Smart zombies can.
Alrighty, so my turn.
You have to move.
First, I'm gonna rush 1. Are you still considered an enemy?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, it's not 3 actions. I'm gonna move for 1.
So that uses up one of yours. And if you wanted to get up on top, you would need to.
I'm gonna use 2 to jump up here. I'm gonna bump you over here. Or bump you again back here.
I'm pretty sure with barricades you can't use cards on me. It's only attacks.
Let's find out.
But not that I won't, but I will gladly stand there.
All future attacks from non-player zombies are defended. This effect continues until you use a card, or until you use/play a card or take any action.
Says nothing about
Lock,
my
a bash, or knock down. So, yeah, it's just non-player zombies. From what I can discern.
That's it.
Well, you pushed him out of my way.
Yeah. Just run it your way. He's still
Yeah.
in mine.
But I need to kill him.
I'm like, but you go right
If
ahead.
That's what you think.
It's your turn.
Yeah, yeah. I get a second win for an extra stamina. Then I'm gonna play The Dead Can Hear You, and he's gonna become a zombie.
That's great.
Where's the rulebook? I just want to see if it says.
It doesn't. I promise. It's kind of lame. Oh shit. Well, I have 4. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and attack.
Hold on. I just want to see.
I promise it doesn't. They don't have any kind of errata like that. We've usually had to house rule things.
And if you're watching this, you'll notice it cut now to after the reading instructions.
No, it didn't. Uncut Let's Play.
Oh, is it? I tried.
Less work.
Oh, that's just. Let's tell him a joke already.
Yeah. 2 ducks walked into a bar.
Oh, you can roll.
The third one ducked. Knockdown.
Boom.
Juke.
Yep.
So, what is it? You're standing when an adjacent enemy defending the attack. Switch places with the attacker. You may then rush 1. So, where are you going to rush 1 to? Into the circle or out of the circle? And I don't think I have anything else I can really do.
Are you still knocked down or no?
No.
No.
It protected against the attack.
Mhm. I got nothing else. Do I get to discard or no? Win, kill, no. Doesn't say, so I guess not. your turn, sir. So your zombie step is all zombies take an action, then spawn one and give it an action. So these two move forward.
So does
This
that.
one moves forward. That one. This one. And then that one would attack you.
Yeah,
And
you-
we get, well, I attack him, he attacks him, and you get an action too.
Oh.
Okay, so for the regular zombie attack, bite. Of course you have defense cards. Okay, and then for my attack, bite. Oh, I didn't draw back up. That's why. Lacking cards.
You have another juke?
Yep.
I can just.
You can't move anywhere.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's a pretty desolate scene, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and then we spawn one and give it an action. Where would you like to spawn? And he gets the action. They're just kind of looming there. They're like, you guys got this.
Yeah, it's cool.
So you're gonna have to attack some zombies if you have
Oh,
the cards.
I know. So, payback. You attack me, I bash you.
Except, yeah, I'll just duck and roll. Trigger an attack that would bash, bite, or knock you down. Defend the attack. Then you may move one or stand up. I'm not going to.
And then I'll pay one to hit you again.
Okay, and I'll do it again.
I might as well just hit you again.
I don't think you can just pay one to attack, can you? I think you have to use a card or have an item.
Well, then the game's over. 'Cause I
Possibly. At this point, we're playing to see who kills you.
That's so weird.
You do have defense cards out, so 3, 4, 5. I mean, at this point, it's pretty set that zombies are going to win, but it's who will get the killing blow.
So it's my turn?
Yep.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna attack you. Go ahead and look what you have first. And I will roll.
Miss.
Okay.
You got one more, or two more. Knockdown. You have defense against it.
Yep.
Okay.
What is that?
Defense against knockdown.
Is that the... And push me back?
No, it's just back off.
Yeah.
Defend the attack. You may. Oh yeah, no, yeah. You can push the attacker one space. But he, I don't know if he.
Yeah, those
Can
you're
you
allowed
push
to
on-
push on
okay.
obstacles. I looked it up.
Oh,
That's fine, I'll rush one.
okay.
And...
Attack a third time.
No, no. My turn's done.
Okay. Well, first I'm going to play the Dead Can Hear again and turn this into another zombie.
So this is... I can't use this at a later turn, right?
No,
Okay,
it doesn't.
just making
say.
sure.
So you just go back to 3, and then drop to 5. And then I'm going to pay 1 to attack. Knockdown.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
Okay, so you're knocked down. Then I'm going to spend my second one to bite you, which is
Yep.
unblocked, and then my third one to bite you.
Yep.
That's what I was waiting. I was hoping you wouldn't be able to actually knock me down.
That I figured that's why you saved your last one.
Yep. Darn, you killed him
So
first.
I won, but hey, consolation, baby.
Let's be honest. Nobody won.
Yeah. Consolation prize though. You're a zombie now. So that's upside. You're with your friends.
I still don't think you should be able to push someone out of a barricade.
Well,
That's
Why
the whole
not?
point of because you're in a barricade.
but the
You should
thing
at least
is,
have to roll.
the thing is, you don't have defense against a smart zombie. So anything that is the reason why they did that is so that anything a smart zombie could do could move you.
It's though there should have to be a rule.
So, what did you like about this game?
Oh, me?
Anyone? We don't take turns here. Everybody talks at once and usually
Oh.
over each other, so that nobody at home can hear.
So if you've seen bottom shelf games,
Oh, for
Tuesdays at 4, you'll
Back to
notice
this
that this is clearly not something that would be in bottom shelf. There's a lot of good strategic choices. Essentially what we're doing is just a card game.
yeah.
And I didn't realize that until we were playing it in. That's not a bad thing. But
It
that's
comes
something to
down
keep
to
in mind.
if you have better cards than the other players,
Yes.
you're far better off.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, there is still the blocking in, moving obstacles. There is a lot that has to do with the board, but the board is really a front for a card game, which can actually be found in a lot of games. Trains is one of those.
Yeah.
It was a fun game. I'm not gonna lie. My strategy was, I figured.
Did you die?
No, my strategy was quite the opposite.
My strategy was to not die. I
It
think.
was extremely offensive, is what I took. So anytime that I could have the chance, I wanted to damage you people.
Mhm.
In the effort that if I die, which I was being very not cautious, if I were to die, you guys would be debilitated, and I could just kind of go in for the sweep, which is kind of what happened.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and it didn't help that you kind of got screwed over early on with like getting swarmed by zombies
Oh, yeah,
and dying.
But
almost
I
immediately.
actually expected that, so that was okay. Like that, I saw what was happening, and I quickly changed my
Yeah.
strategy, which
I
this game does a good job of allowing that multiple strategy efforts.
Yeah.
So
I do like the fact that they did add a little extra player ability where like they know that people are going to die in this game. It's inevitable. So what do? Well, as long as you haven't gotten the antidote, you continue playing. Now you're just one of the bad guys.
yeah, sure,
You know.
makes sense to me. No, I liked it quite a bit. What do you think, David?
Still,
Because of the barricade?
Well,
he likes it better when he gets the thing that makes
no,
him God.
it's just that that's a rule that they need to explain well what that actually, because like what's buried, but there's just
Well, no, the whole point of it
no.
is
What I'm saying is there's just too many. Even when we played with the other stuff, there's just too much that's
left into the
Yeah.
open air. But
Yeah.
you know, that's when you just kind of everybody decides. We take a vote.
Yeah.
What do you think? You know, it specifically says it only barricades you from non-player zombie,
Yeah.
and that's because they don't want you to just be like, all right, I barricade, and then I do nothing again. Ever.
I mean, you know the golden
that you're
rule
invincible.
when rules are disputed, cards take the
right.
advantage.
Take
And
the
since I
precedence.
didn't say anything about that, then
But
That's
technically,
and-
move. It says in movement you can't. You have to have an. It can't be an. It can't. Like there was something still with the movement with bumping where you can't.
But you
Like
had a
obstacled spaces with movement and things.
you had an open space, and he didn't bump you into an obstacle or off of an
Yeah.
obstacle. He just he bumped you out of an obstacle or a barricade and onto a regular space, which he bumped
is
you
that
then
one of the items?
into his adjacent.
Okay. All future attacks from non-player zombies are defended. This effect continues.
But it
until
doesn't
you
say-
display a card.
Yes, and
So,
it doesn't
yeah,
say
it
against
doesn't-
No, but the
cards.
thing is, like with obstacles, you're not. It says that you can push them
Right.
onto, but it says you can't push them off.
But that's not an obstacle. That has nothing to do with it.
That's what debris is. Debris is an obstacle.
I never pushed you onto debris.
Yes, you did. You pushed
No,
me off of
I
debris.
pushed you off of the debris.
Right. It
That's-
says you can't. It says you can't.
He bumped. Didn't push.
Well, but that's what
That
bump
bumps.
is.
Well, yeah. So wait,
But-
you're saying that I can't push off of debris?
That makes no sense. I
Yeah.
would see push onto debris, but
Yeah.
anyway, it specifically says, and that's probably player versus player because you can push another player.
And zombies may be pushed or switched onto obstacles. It doesn't say they can be pushed off.
Okay, well, if they can be pushed onto, they can be pushed off of
Yeah.
because it takes
We're
more to get
saying
onto
based
than
on
off of.
the-
It doesn't matter. If that would be
At-
like
at the same
pushing you
time,
from one
we're-
space to another.
Okay, at the same time, we're debating something that is clearly covered. It says all future attacks, not cards, from a non-player zombie are defended.
Yeah.
He was not he is a player zombie. This effect continues until you use or play a card or take any action. Well, he used a card that was not an attack, but it just because it doesn't say you can't push on or off doesn't mean that you can't push off. It says that you can push onto, so then you obviously could push off of, because it's much harder to get onto obstacles than off of. So with that long definition there,
So if
if you're
creators
playing
of
this
this
at
game-
home, yeah,
Yeah.
if I
Smirk and
forget
Dagger.
Smirk and Dagger, which is actually it's an Angry Duck game. I forget who designed it here, but I can find out. Lead designer Matthew Regney, co-designer Michael Greenier, all those people, and if nothing else, Kurt Covert, owner and chief investigator of Smirk and Dagger Games.
Yep.
If anybody would like to send us an email, you can email us at wellplayedtabletop@gmail.com with the correction. If we were doing it wrong, if we did anything wrong, I believe we corrected ourselves. And if there's disputes and things where people want to clarify, feel free to place in the comments below or send an email there.
And as well, if you would like to clarify
but-
on that rule as well. if you
Yeah,
happen
but
to know.
I believe from what I read directly, I would say that if you can push onto, then you can push off of, and if it's specifically just defense against non-player zombies, then
Yep.
it worked exactly how it was supposed to. And at that point, when there's 3 players and there's 2 of them are smart zombies,
Yeah,
one of the zombies is gonna win.
Well,
It's
yeah.
just which one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so back to the original questions. So you were saying some of the things you liked about this game.
Yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed this one. This is probably the best one we played all day. Yeah, no, this was very decent. I was very surprised by it. There's a lot of tactics involved with it, a lot of different variations.
And then sometimes you
Yeah.
get the crutches and the football helmet, which make you invincible.
Right.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, when I heard about that, that's a
Yeah,
little
there's one thing, and for the designers, you probably didn't expect that it actually would happen, but it did the very first time we played, where a player got the item that makes them invincible to knockdown, and also got the item that makes them invincible to biting
Yeah.
and bashing. So at that point, you just walk around the board doing whatever you please, because nobody can hit you.
Unless they steal it.
Yeah, but
push you on and to off of obstruction.
on
No.
and off.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's a
No,
joke.
but that's about all they can do.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, push them into a corner and then
All-
just wait.
So essentially, what it then becomes is you're just trying to keep them from the lab.
Yep.
But
I was already in the lab.
all you can do is just
Oh, were you?
Oh, I had already gone to the lab, gotten the antidote, and was running.
yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, it's just trying to delay another player. Which again, I like this game. I thought I've played a lot of zombie games. I think I've played a lot of zombie
You've
games.
played a lot of zombie games.
I have.
But this is definitely one of those games where if you don't get the right cards at the beginning, it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you might not.
Yeah,
You're
it-
going to just be like, I give up.
And the placement of where you stand and the placement of the board
Yeah.
heavily dictate. Like when I got the middle row that was farthest from the zombies, I thought, well, I've probably got the clearest shot there. Then debris got moved and it was like, well, this is a crock of shit. Now I can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then also keep in mind, I mean, if zombies were to come alive, or to start roaming the streets and all that stuff,
Mhm.
we wouldn't exactly have fair game either way.
No.
So
And that's
thematically,
one of the
it kinda works, but-
things I do like about this
Yeah.
game is that it specifically says in like the first paragraph, it's
Right.
if it's not you, it's an enemy.
Yeah. So that's something
Simply
to keep in
put.
mind. If you're thinking about buying this game,
This is not a co-op
I would
game.
suggest
Yeah.
it. But keep that in mind. There is a lot that is based on the card draw. A lot that's based on it.
Yeah. Well,
Especially because if you can't attack a zombie without an item card or something,
Yeah.
you get circled around and then he has no way out.
right.
And also,
Which
it-
seems like there should be something that they should put in where, like, because then it's just like, why am I playing at that point?
Yeah, well,
Because
Like I
unless I have
said,
defense cards, it's like, okay, so I'm
At
just
a
gonna sit
certain
here
point-
for 4 turns until you guys kill me. Because even if I was at full health, it's like you guys. Can
welcome
keep
to
going.
every game I've played ever.
Yeah, but because I mean, like at that
Well,
point,
I get
it's
to
like,
sit here until I lose.
I mean,
don't
yeah,
know.
like, I
had
could-
faith that you
I
could've
could discard
pulled it off, you
cards,
just,
but
you know,
it could have gotten to the point where it's just like, well,
But no,
I'm
for
just gonna sit here for 4
fans
turns.
of Last Night on Earth, for fans of Dead of Winter, you probably won't enjoy this. I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you.
That is something they should fix though.
Dead of Winter is a highly competitive, but also has that cooperative element. and that is much more of a running for your life kind of. You have to play more strategically with what you get. This feels much more similar to that than Dead of Winter. If you are a fan of Dead of Winter, you will not like this game.
Well, not necessarily.
Dead of Winter is a solely co-op, but with a defector. But nobody's playing the
Do you like
zombies.
Dead of Winter?
I do like
Do you
it.
like this game?
Well,
Yeah, but if you like the Dead of Winter mechanic, you're
I
not
like Dead of
this
Winter
mechanic.
more than I like.
I
This
would
one.
say that this.
I don't
is a,
hate this game. It just
to understand this game, you have to. If you want a light-hearted, that very card-based but easy, probably a good introductory game.
oh, it's much
for-
easier to. I will say that too.
people.
This is
Yeah.
this is much easier to pick up and play
Yes.
than Last Night on Earth
Yep.
or Dead of Winter.
But if you're looking for a heavy strategic zombie-themed game, this is not what you're looking
Yeah.
for.
This is much more of a light thing. There is an expansion available on Board Game Geek as well, which will get you some new setup cards like Blood Slicks and things that operate on new mechanics where you can like get knocked down if you move over a certain space. So that was kind of neat. Some new items and things. But yeah, I do like the game, and I will say it is. I believe it's $65 retail. For me,
That's my other thing. Is it's a little
It's-
for what you're the mechanic. It's just a little too expensive.
it's a lot of cards.
No, the
The
components
cardboard-
are decent.
The art is
board-
very nice. The components, the board
Yeah.
is very nice. I wish that they would have made one solo lab door on both sides and one solo fire door on both sides, because they both say lab door and fire door on either side,
Yeah.
and so
Which
that
is-
gets a little confusing. For the viewers at home, if you were able to see it, we did face them so that to you it's right, but then to us it's backwards.
Yep.
And then a couple of the stamina tokens. Now again, this was a demo copy of the game, so it could have been a misprint, and
Yep.
that's why we got it. But some of the there's two different orientations for the stamina tokens.
Yeah.
Some of the arrows point to the right, some point to the left, and I don't understand why or how. But
Yeah. It was very
those are
weird.
minor gripes. The tray itself was pretty nice. I took mine out because in lieu of, instead of bagging a bunch of stuff up, used a divider tray. But the tray was pretty nice overall. So that's good that they thought ahead for that.
Components justify the price.
Yeah.
The gateway game aspect of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is definitely
I don't
one
buy
like
games
play
for
it on a
freaking
zombie night. You get you some zombie dice, get you some Last Night on Earth, get you some Dead of Winter and Student Bodies, and have a zombie board game night. This would fit right into there. If it's you and your friends play a lot of Arkham Horror, don't play this. You won't like it. But yeah, as far as lighthearted ones. Anyway, what didn't you like about the game? We're still on question one.
Just the random of it.
The
That was
randomness.
the only thing that, like, I knew that just
This
Buy the
game
card, there
this
could be
game
a
goes
heavy
one of
swing,
two ways.
but-
It goes either somebody becomes God and they get a clear lead
Yep.
to get out, or
What happened
It's-
this time?
what happens this time and it's everybody's screwed and it's who's the zombie gonna be the first player to kill them.
yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
But-
But it's also still thematic. I mean,
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
sense that it's swingy. Like zombies invade, or zombies are all over the earth.
I've-
You're
I've
probably
never
gonna
seen-
die.
I
I've
feel
never
like
seen a
if there's
neutral
more-
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I feel like too
That's true, yeah.
that three people to have a really good, not necessarily not really good isn't necessarily the right word, but if you were playing with the max,
5.
yeah, that you might get more of a neut
Yeah,
because
it might be a little bit.
because even if one person died really quickly with 5 people, there's still 4 others who
Mhm.
you're potentially farther out when the first
and
person
then the
dies
4
right
of
away.
them could kind of circle around because the smart zombies can be killed off.
Right.
They just take 2 hits instead of 1.
Yeah.
So, that's a possibility too. But what was your favorite moment of the game?
To be honest, it was actually turning Danny right away.
Yeah. You went for him straight away.
Oh, I did.
No,
My favorite moment was
that
when we
hap-
circled around you and it was just like, so what are you going to do now?
Yeah. No, my favorite moment was the moment after I turned into a zombie because I looked at my hand and was like, well, hell's breaking loose now. Let's do this.
And then you had to discard your hand.
And yeah. That's right, I did. But then I was like, okay, this hand isn't as
Yeah.
bad, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, so when it comes to would you recommend this game, I think we kind of covered that.
Yeah.
Again, would you buy this game? $65.
I would if I
I
had
like
$65. I would.
But I like the art style of it too, and
Yeah.
and you know, at home you probably couldn't see that all of the cards have art on them and stuff that it all fits within the theme. The zombie cards specifically, we called one or two out, but some of the more high level ones specifically correspond with a character model zombie, and those are like the extreme danger ones.
Yeah.
Which we also got screwed on that because
We had,
early
like,
on
4
we
of
got
them come out.
like 4 2s and a 3 come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would recommend it. I would say it's worth a purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's just other things I would buy for that.
Yeah.
But if you already had those and you had $65,
It also depends on how much of a zombie fan you are.
Right.
You know, if you really like zombies, you might enjoy
Yeah,
this
I'm
one.
not much of a zombie
But-
game person.
I just like that
Neither
they
am I,
finally
but
made a
I
fully
was quite happy with it.
competitive zombie game.
Yeah.
Because it's always there's
Okay.
always an aspect of co-op of your survivors and their zombies.
Yeah.
This is fully like
Or it's
'Cause
co-op
I've said
slash
forever.
competitive because but like if you're
You
the
could team up
zombie
together.
because if you're the zombies it's competitive against the other people who
Yeah.
are co-op. It's not
But it's,
straight competitive.
I do like the fact that it's kind of yeah, you know, I've said for years in a zombie apocalypse, I don't need to outrun the zombies. I just need to outrun you.
But you will still need to be cooperative a little bit because when there's enough zombies, you will need a group.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that's never what happens, and that's how the
You're
zombies
thinking way too much.
No one has ever gotten that far. So yeah,
the reason the
if you're joining us from our episode of Unbiased Unboxing, first of all, thank you. If you're not, and you'd like to see that video on how to play this game, you can click here. But it doesn't work, and you just pause the video. Now your mother is ashamed of you. Until next time, thank you for watching.
Good night, everybody.
2, 6, or 4.
So there you have it. That was Student Bodies. You got to hear what our gamers liked and maybe didn't like. And while I guarantee that your playthrough may not play out exactly like this one, at least you saw the game. Well played. Until next time, I'm your host Trevor, and I know what you did last summer.